Okay, I have a problem. I've validated my meal prep idea. I know people want it. I'm ready to start, but I can't move forward because I don't have a name. Okay, what names are you considering? Well, I was thinking Maya's Magical Meal Moments, or maybe Nourish and Flourish Kitchen Creations, or stop. Stop right there. What? Too long? Maya, if I can't remember your business name in 3 seconds, neither can your customers. And if I can't spell it without Googling it, they won't find you. Oh, so those are bad. They're not bad, they're just a lot. And here's the thing, you're overthinking this because you think your business name needs to be perfect and creative and capture your entire brand essence in 3 magical words. Doesn't it? Nope. It needs to be simple, memorable, and tell people what you actually do. That's it. That sounds way easier than what I was doing. Welcome back to Side Hustle School for Single Moms. I'm Sam, and that's Maya, who just discovered that Nourish and Flourish Kitchen Creations is not going to cut it. Today, we're talking about naming your business and creating a brand that looks professional without spending thousands on a fancy agency. And spoiler alert, you're going to do this entire thing this week. Intro music or branding, 45 seconds to 1 minute. Segment 1. Why naming feels impossible, 1 to 3 minutes. All right, Maya, before we get into the how, let's talk about why this feels so hard. Because it's permanent, Sam. Like, this is the name people will Google. It's going to be on everything. What if I pick the wrong one and regret it forever? Okay, real talk. Do you know what Google used to be called? Google? Back rub. It was literally called back rub. What? No way. Yes way. And you know what? They changed it. Because here's the secret nobody tells you. Your business name matters less than you think. That feels wrong. Everyone says branding is everything. Your brand is everything. Your business name is just one tiny piece of that. What matters more is that people can remember it, that they can spell it, that they can say it out loud without stumbling, that it gives them a clue about what you do. Okay, but there are so many meal prep businesses already. How do I pick a name that doesn't sound like everyone else? Here's what's actually happening. You're looking at established businesses with big followings and thinking, I need a name that's clever. But those businesses succeeded because of what they do, not what they're called. So I'm overthinking this? You're overthinking this. And I know why, because naming your business makes it real. It's the moment you stop thinking about starting a business and actually start one. Yeah, that's exactly it. Which is why we're going to do this together today, and you're going to have a name you love by the end of this episode. Promise? Promise. But first, let me tell you what not to do. Segment 2, the don't do this list, 3 to 5 minutes. All right, let's talk about the business names that sound cute in your head but are nightmares in real life. Like Maya's Magical Meal Moments? Yes, exactly like that. Here's why. Say that 3 times fast. Maya's Magical Meal Moments. Maya's Magical Meal Moments. Maya's. Okay, I see the problem. Right? Tongue twisters are bad for business. Here's my don't do this list. Don't use alliteration overload that's hard to say, made up words nobody can spell like Etopia or Nourishify, your name plus a generic word, Maya's Meals, boring and forgettable, anything with weird spelling, replacing C with K or using numbers, names that are too clever or require explanation. Wait, what's wrong with using my name? Nothing wrong with it, but Maya's Meals tells me nothing about what makes you different. There are a million meal prep businesses. Why should I choose yours? Because I specialize in busy families with picky eaters? There it is. That's what your name should communicate. Okay, so what about Nourish and Flourish Kitchen Creations? How would you spell that over the phone? Nourish and Flourish. Okay, that's so long. Exactly. And kitchen creations? I don't know if you're selling meals, cookbooks, or cutting boards. Fair point. So, what about something fun like yum yum in your tum? Pause. Maya. Too childish? You're trying to attract busy parents who need help feeding their families, not hosting a kid's birthday party. Okay, I get it. So what do I do? You follow the system. Segment 3, the business naming system, 5 to 8 minutes. All right, here's your step-by-step system for naming your business. You're going to do this over the next 3 days. Only 3 days? Only 3 days, because if you give yourself more time, you'll overthink it. Trust me. Day 1, the brain dump. Set a timer for 20 minutes. You're going to write down 20 business names. Yes, 20. That's a lot. Quantity breeds quality. The first 5 will be safe and boring. The next 5 will be weird and creative. The last 10, that's where the magic happens. Don't edit yourself. Don't Google anything yet. Just write. Think about what you do, meal prep, family meals, weekly dinners, who you serve, busy families, working moms, overwhelmed moms, how you're different, picky eater friendly, customizable, local. Mix and match these elements. Play around. Can you give me an example? Sure, for your meal prep business. Family table meal prep, weekly dinner solutions, prep and relax kitchen, picky eater meal co, the dinner relief project. See? Simple, clear, tells you what I do. Those are actually really good. And I just made them up in 30 seconds. You'll come up with 20 in 20 minutes. Day 2, the AI assist. Now you're going to take your 20 names and get AI to help you. Here's the exact prompt you're going to use. Okay, I'm ready. I'm starting a describe your business. 4, describe your target customer. I've brainstormed these names. Paste your 20 names. Please, 1, tell me which 5 are strongest and why. 2, suggest 10 additional names that are simple, memorable, easy to spell, and clearly communicate what I do. 3, for each suggestion, explain what makes it effective. 4, flag any potential issues like trademark conflicts or confusing wording. 5, my business serves this specific pain point, and my key differentiator is what makes me unique. Okay, that's actually really comprehensive. You can use this in ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini. They'll all give you solid options and help you see which names actually work. So by the end of day 2, I should have some strong contenders. Exactly. Now comes the important part. Day 3, the reality check. Take your top 5 names and do 3 things. 1, check the domain availability. Go to namecheap.com and see if you can get the .com version. Don't overthink it. If the .com is taken, try adding your city or CO or HQ to it. Do I have to buy the domain right now? Not yet. Just check availability. You'll buy it once you pick your final name. 2, Google each name. Make sure there isn't already a huge company with that exact name, especially in your industry or location. 3, say each name out loud 10 times. I'm serious. If you stumble on it, your customers will too. Okay, and then I just pick one? Not quite. Then you do the most important step. Segment 4, the 5-person test, 8 to 10 minutes. Now you're going to ask 5 real people which name they prefer and why. Who should I ask? People who represent your target customer. So for you, busy parents, working moms, people who struggle with meal planning. Can I ask my kids? How old are they? 7 and 10. Sure, ask them. Kids are brutally honest, and if they can remember it, adults definitely can. Who else? Ask your mom friends, ask people in those Facebook groups where you did your market research, text your sister, DM that woman who posted about needing meal prep. Mix it up. What exactly do I ask them? Show them your top 3 names and ask which one stands out to you. What do you think this business does? This tells you if your name is clear. Which one would you remember tomorrow? Is there anything confusing about any of these names? And if everyone picks different ones? Then you ask why. The why is more important than the vote. Maybe one name is memorable but doesn't communicate what you do. Maybe another is too generic but easy to spell. You're looking for patterns in the feedback. This actually sounds kind of fun. It is, and here's the beautiful thing. You're getting real market feedback before you commit. No guessing, no hoping, actual data. Okay, so I do the 5-person test, and then what? Then you choose one and commit. That's the hard part. I know, so let me tell you how to make the decision. Segment 5, making the final decision, 10 to 11:30 minutes. All right, you've brainstormed 20 names, used AI to refine them, checked domain availability, asked 5 real people which they prefer and why. Now you have to pick one. How do I know which one is right? Here's the truth. There is no perfect name, but there is a name that checks most boxes. Ask yourself, can I say it out loud without stumbling? Can people spell it after hearing it once? Does it clearly communicate what I do? Is the domain available or something close? Do I feel good about it? Did most people respond positively? What if I pick one and then regret it later? Then you change it. It's not a tattoo, Maya. It's a business name. But won't that be confusing for customers? Do you know how many times businesses have rebranded? Instagram used to be Bourbon, PayPal started as Confinity, Android was an independent company before Google bought it. So I'm not locked in forever. You're not locked